Welcome back, everybody, to another Greg Tech New Horizons live stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Hold on. What's going on here now? What is going on? I'm using Restream. And it's telling me something that, what is it? Ads monetization not available for YouTube. The latest update was a year ago. We're making a minor update to our repetitious content policy to better clarify. This includes content that is repetitive or mass-produced. We're also renaming this policy from repetitious content to inauthentic content. This type of content has always been ineligible for monetization under our existing policies, where creators are rewarded for original and authentic content. There's no change to our reused content policy. So is YouTube literally thinking that this stream that I'm doing right now it's just the same as all the other ones? How to get help with issues that affect you. If you're in the YouTube Partner Program, you access Creator Support Team. Thank you, YouTube. So that's interesting. Hold on, I'm also messaging someone real quick. Okay, so there's that, and I gotta open up Restream on my phone now. Also, view channel. Let's also go to this live stream. Refresh the TikTok one. There's that. Okay, that one's good. Chi-Chi, welcome into the stream. How you doing today? Close that there. Also, the chat here. Rike, how's it going? YouTube is tweaking. Yeah, they are tweaking. It's kind of stupid. Advertiser-friendly content guidelines. It is really stupid. AI content monetizing with ads must follow our advertiser-friendly guidelines. I mean, to receive the latest updates on our advertiser-friendly content guidelines, please check our advertiser-friendly content guidelines. Bro, YouTube, you're dumb sometimes. Where's my contact creator support? Select channel. Tell us what we can help with. I ain't even gonna bother. It ain't even worth it, because they're just gonna say something stupid like, oh, you can't use Restream, you're banned. How do I get rubber and cotton in early game? Rubber, you could try running around to find a rubber tree, and then I wonder. So yes, try to find a rubber tree, otherwise you might be able to get a rubber sapling via crafting, or just like the quest book, just trading for coins and stuff. And then you might be able to trade for coins to get cotton as well. Otherwise, once again, just try to run around and find it. It's usually the easiest ways. Okay, so let's just switch the camera for everyone here. Greg Tech New Horizons. Do this, F5, F1, so you can see the area in which we are going to be making our dense hydrazine. And then, yes, let's see, oh, okay, well that didn't work. Okay, I wonder, if I just do channels, update title, Great Tech New Horizons, Questmaster Challenge, episode 205, update all. YouTube's still stupid. Oh well. Welcome in everybody else, though, that is in the stream. Maybe at one point I'll have to try and stream separately just on YouTube for a split second or something goofy, just to get it happy. Just grow it. Hello. Yes, hello, Darius. Yeah, once you do get the initial couple things to start growing it, then yes, just continue to grow it, because it's not really too bad to grow. I shared the live and I joined the live. Whoever that was that just jumped into the stream, welcome. Alright, so we're back in. Just check my file storage here. Only 4 gigs, so I'm not even gonna record. That's fine. F5. I'll record when it's done. Actually, I'll do this. Hello, Blaze from the future. This is stream 205 right now, and because you are so far behind on video editing, we're only going to show a little bit here, so if anybody wants to see me actually going through and building this, or the rest of the Dense Hydrazine production, feel free to go and watch that in the stream. Otherwise, I will show you the end result once we are done here. Alright, there's that. Also, work just texted me. Ooh, okay, sounds good. Awesome. They just texted me. I don't know if I'm still working originally with the same person as well as another one that they originally told me about, or if it's getting swapped with somebody else. But this person that I might be working with instead of the original one is a lot better, so that's going to be awesome. But how are you doing today, Darius? How's everybody doing today? So, what are you using for Creative Flight? What's going on, Chris? Welcome to the stream. Have you ever been in one of these streams before? Have you seen Greg Tech New Horizons? So what I'm using for the Creative Flight is this advanced nano chest plate, and this is an upgraded version of a different jetpack and chest plate you could get earlier on. So it allows me just to fly around just like this. It just uses electrical energy to operate. And then also if I do this, I could also do the hover mode, which is quite nice. Yeah, then craft a tree tap. Yes, definitely get some tree taps to extract some of that rubber right away, or some resin. Or you could do is breed stick reeds, and then you could use those for the sticky resin. That's also a good way to get rubber, depending on how far into the game you are. Carlos, what's going on? Just gonna update my music here real quick. Gonna go to there. Bro, I was waiting for my pizza to cool down. Oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna fall asleep. Like, it was nice and dark because like a big old thunderstorm was rolling in. All of a sudden it started raining, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I am about to fall asleep. But thankfully now that we're here, we're gonna be alright. So I don't remember exactly what I was going to start with. I know we have all these machines to build and all these other processes to start. We will need another... We don't need, but I want to build a 4th chem plant. I mean, it's way overkill, but we're just going to do it anyways. That way we're never really having to wait on separate processes to be done in the same thing. Rubber is slime blocks. Slime blocks is another good way to go about it. Good, I got a 4.5 out of 5 from the test from today. Also, there was an English test I forgot about. But I did it so fast and left that one guy who was late thought I was still waiting to enter the class. That's hilarious. Well, very nice on your tests. If I ever sleep... Oh, if I sleep every time it rains, I'm screwed. It rains every day. Yeah, you just never get anything done. Also, welcoming everyone else that just jumped in, I see. Thank you very much for being here. We are going to be producing Dense Hydrazine, as you can see by the description. Not sure if Restream did it correctly or not. But it is a very decently sized, I guess, process. We're going to have 4 machines here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 more here. So that's going to be the dehydrators. LCR phthalic acid. Oh, good. I did not pick up my chest. Oh, there they are. Erwin, welcome to the channel. How you doing? Superman voice. Blaze, it's been 3 months. You still haven't posted a new video. I know. I'm super sorry. A big thing of it has been like procrastination, as well as a lack of motivation, and then also being busy with work and other stuff, as well as some of the other games that I've been playing. But hopefully you've been doing well, and yeah, welcome back. Refresh sounds. Excuse me. Apologize if I yawn a lot. I've been up since, well, about a little over 24 hours now. I know I'm not crazy. The only reason I am staying up as late as I am is because I had to work night shift last night, and now I'm trying to get my body back into a regular sleeping schedule to wake up at a normal time in the morning. So I'm trying to stay up as long as possible today, and then wake up early tomorrow. Acetone is done, yes. So we have this obviously since last time, but then yesterday, I think it was, we built this little setup here. So we have the calcium acetate mixer, the distillation tower, and then the electrolyzer. So that is all just a big one looping process. No valid recipe. I don't get why you're not operating a bit more. That's kind of goofy to me. Keep an eye on that. I probably just need to dump in... Actually, no, calcium dust. Calcium in the mixer. Calcium acetate. Oh, that's probably why. We probably don't have much acidic acid. Yeah, no, we don't have like any, that's why. So, I mean, the only thing we could do to increase this now is to make another acidic acid production with some of our other stuff.
Here, _hog punch, some motivation tongue.
Thank you very much, Darius. Here, hog punch. I like how it just reads out hog punch. Some motivation. Thank you very much, Darius. I greatly appreciate it. 14 months is an insanely long time to just like watch a channel, but to be a member for that long, it means a lot to me, Darius. So thank you very much. And the fact, like, I would say we have somewhat of a friendship, being able to play a bunch of games together, which is quite awesome. So yes, thank you very much, Darius. And I'm actually very happy that it did work. That at least the YouTube subscribes and donations and everything else is still working. Twitch and TikTok one's not really as much, but it's all good. Alright. Sulfuric coal tar. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I would laugh if I like somehow fell asleep midstream. Like, oops, maybe. I don't think it would happen. I don't even remember if I said that also before. Yes. Okay, all of my inputs are there. You're there. You're there. Oh, that's not really where I want that. Alright, so we don't have any more chemical reactor casings there. Crafting terminal. Terminal. You can see my speech is impaired. It's almost like I'm drunk. Make 40 more. Start with a follow. Oh my goodness. Work last night was... The job wasn't bad, but I tell you what, it was so dang hot and humid. Literally standing there, it was just like dripping sweat. It was terrible. Come back home, shirt, pants, everything just completely soaked. It like, that's the thing that sucks too. Like, it dropped down to maybe 65 degrees outside. Inside, though, nah. It stayed pretty much the same the whole time. Probably like 90, 95 degrees, super humid. And like the machine had been turned off all day, which is gross. Relax, I'm worse than you today. Why? What happened to you? Or what's going on with you, I should say. Hydro, how's it going? Just say, also, yeah, I did notice that Threefold posted another video. Was that yesterday or today? Just kind of checked it out a little bit. He did like a little catch up on his regular Minecraft world, little building and stuff, which is pretty cool. Started Greg Tech New Horizons fresh on a server with friends. Just got Coke Oven by night 3. Hashtag speedrunning. Awesome. Congrats on that, and hopefully you have a fun time with that little playthrough. And what is it? You only have like 500 something more Coke Ovens to go? You'll get there soon enough. This is what I need. Oh, wait. Should get a damn yawn counter on my stream. It's so bad. Alright, there's that. There's that. Mandy, how's it going? Nice seeing you again. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, to any of you that are out there watching, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you do enjoy the stream, it does do quite a bit for the stream. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. But either way, thank you very much for watching. 576 Coke Ovens by day 5. That's the goal. What the Sigma? What's going on? Skibbity Riz is so skilled. Is so skilled, man. Zach, thank you very much for the likes. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having an amazing day. Alright. Let's go down here. Alright. I cracked open my drink. Let me drink it. So, the coal tar. So we're going to need a bunch of sulfuric acid. What's a good way to make it? Pollution. Oh, yes, the algae. I forgot about the algae. Sulfur trioxide, water. Hydrogen sulfide and oxygen. Oxygen, water, and sulfur. I arrived in MV, only 28 Coke Ovens in 2.9. Doesn't sound too bad. Just breathe. 16,000 sulfur, or 16 million sulfuric acid? Oh, I think that's that's the number from the main net. Okay. I don't know how many channels are out there. Oh, brother. I just can't stop. 21. What's the sulfuric acid used for? It's going to be used to make the sulfuric coal tar, which is then going to be used for naphthalene. We need it for a quest, as well as then to get us jump started. I know there's other ways of making phthalic acid, like maybe this is cheaper because you don't use lithium, but we have so much lithium right now that We'll just use however much to get our phthalic acid jump started into making the ketones, and then it gets recycled anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I need to be bathing in creosote before ever thinking of steam age. Gotta use the, what is it, the railcraft boilers? Just burn all the fluids. That's good. Good stuff. Alright, so then we'll get a distillery for that. Oh. Can't help it. I'm slowly dying. XCDSK, welcome into the stream. And I see Bob. Don't you have another recipe? So I might have had another recipe that I thought of doing in the past with the potassium dichromate. But then, I mean, we use the dimethylbenzene. We have tons of it. We have tons of oxygen. But then you gotta go with this, and then you gotta get... Well, I guess it's not terrible, but... You gotta get the chromium trioxide, at least right now, which is chromium dioxide with oxygen, and then more chrome with oxygen. So it's not expensive. It's just a lot of extra steps that I just don't care to do right now. DC Tron, welcome to the channel. How you doing? Or welcome back. I do apologize if I do not remember. Okay. We're good. So yeah, that's why we're just going to go with lithium and all this fun stuff right now. So this is going to be the coal tar. We need... Should have all the maintenance hatches. Keep the chemically inert machine casings. We'll make some more EV energy hatches. Start with the follow. We have energy hatches. Then we want... We already have that. We don't need mufflers. We're gonna need a lot more of those outputs. Okay. What fluid inputs HV? Ooh. Those are... I need to get... I forgot what machine it was. Unless they took that machine away. I remember in one of Threefold's playthroughs, or in his playthrough, you just chuck the machines in and they just get dismantled into like their base components. Did you see that the beta version came? Oh, yes, they did actually, which is really awesome. Because, what is it, usually 2 or 3 betas, and then after that is usually like the official release. So I'm going to wait for the official thing, and then that's when I'll go ahead and I'll update to 2.9. Hopefully that goes well. I don't know why, I always struggle mentally with updating for some weird reason. It got removed, too OP. I'm going to say, it makes sense. So you feel like if it... Well, yeah, if it did exist, where you could, like, use, like, press U on a machine, it would tell you, like, you could break it down in something else, but, yeah. It's all good. I don't even know what to do with a lot. I guess I could macerate it into junk, but, yeah, they removed the recycling machine. Plus, I'm surprised maybe they didn't re-add something later. Well, I guess by the time it's even buildable, it would have been useless. Like, say if they had a lot more advanced circuits, and maybe it's just like a crazy looking multi-block that does it for you, but it's fair. Alright. Chat, I am so lost. Rip one ring. One ring for what? Input bus, we'll keep those. Oh yeah, I was looking for more of these. Which I guess we don't have any. There's an in-game guide compendium at 2.9. So, because I'm not smart with gaming stuff, say, like, my brain's just working real hard right now, with, like, a gaming guide compendium, what does that exactly mean? As in, like, how to play the pack, or ease of access, no need the wiki as much? Oh. That's kind of cool, at least. First, you need the dang goat. Actually, is that... yeah, we do actually need the dang goat, do we? Oh, that's right. I did not finish the dang goat. Ooh. At least I could build it here if I wanted. Wait, tier 6... oh, no. We're not even gonna have enough tungsten steel for that. That is disgusting. Community-made guides within a guidebook. That's awesome. Basically the wiki in the game. I'm actually... 2.9 is gonna be like a brand new game. It's just insane how much, like... I keep thinking, okay, they can't get much better, they can't get much better, and then all of a sudden, like, they just blow my mind every single year. Shows the machine's wiki along with explanatory videos, but I think it's under construction. Oh no. What's that, Darius? Robust tungsten steel, 86. That is disgusting. Oh my goodness, we have enough. Alright, start with a follow. I'm glad I made the best tier Exxon casings today. Why? Is the recipe becoming ultra gross in the next update? Oh my goodness. When I do go to sleep eventually, I am just gonna crash. Matt, welcome into the stream. Thank you very much for being here. Also, if I go to YouTube, hold on, I am curious now. Although, no, because it... hold on, maybe it will. Let me go to create, go live. If I click on this... oh, I see, it wants me to connect the encoder here. Hey, 8 viewers and 5 likes. Thank you very much, everybody, for the likes over on YouTube. Okay, so there's all that, and then also... okay. Interesting. Alright, let's close that window back again. Do you have any add-ons or just GregTech? Yep, it is just GregTech New Horizons. Eventually, maybe I'll do some more add-ons with it, but right now, it is plenty enough for me to play with here. Alright, so sulfuric coal tar oil is 2 fluids in, 1 fluid out. I feel like power would be the best just to have there. I hate using all my quad hatches, but... you know what? Oh, man. If it wasn't for the EV ones being such low capacity, then I'd use them. It would be kind of cool. So they have the quad hatches. Do they not have dual input hatches? Input hatch. Because if they had like a dual one with double the capacity, so say normal EV is like 128, so you do 32 times 4 is, you know, the 128. If they had a double one for just, you know, sometimes you only need like 2 fluids, and then you have to use and waste a quad, which kind of stinks. I guess you could just do 2 singles, but it is a lot nicer looking keeping it all in one block. I don't need to worry about upgrading it anymore. You want Oh, you may want to check its crafting. Its rugged botmium machine casing. Ooh. That sounds disgusting. Rugged... Oh, not there. The sad thing is it looks just like the EBF casings. Molten Advanced Nitinol, Molten Cinnabite, E205, and Tritium Naquita Carbonite. That is gross. Titan Steel Gear. Twist Space is really fun, but a lot of work. It's also got some fun quality of life, like dual input hatches. Oh, that one has dual input. That's crazy. Funny enough, you say that. That is insane. Yes, the Twist one I've heard a lot about. I think Carlos played a little bit of that. And that would be one I'd like to play, because it adds a lot of stuff like, what is it, post-Stargate. But since I have this run going here, I want to finish this one before I think of doing anything else kind of crazy. Alright, we're just going to use a quad. It sucks, but it's fine. We'll just do this. I remember botmium being cancer, but it's been a while since I've been at that stage. Yeah, it's probably going to be disgusting. Okay, and then we're going to have to worry about power, worry about channels. And once again, we were at 21, so we might be able to get away with 11 channels here. So we're going to try and keep them to a bare minimum. It's going to be 1, 2, and then energy. They put stocking hatches in UV tiers, and I don't know why. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't get that at all. I'm doing a playthrough right now. I'm currently end of HV, early EV. Well, very nice. I wish you the best of luck with your playthrough, Matt. Also, once again, if you are new to the channel over there, I want to say welcome, and hopefully you are enjoying the stream. Okay, we want A2. We're going to need a lot more export buses, aren't we? There we go. Perfect. Are my dense cables done? Yes, they did finish a while ago. Okay. I want me some regular cables. Start with a follow. Actually, probably would be best to branch here. Okay. And then we'll wait to get the smaller ones. 128. Oh, that's dense. Put those all away. And then thinner cables I do not have at the moment. That's fine though. Energy. Hello? Oh, there's a bunch of basic ones too. Okay, so we're good. Energy. So that pumps out 16. We have 1, 5, and then 6. I was worried that would blow up. Eh, whatever. We can turn back on. Although you probably wasted... You probably didn't waste anything too crazy, did you? Actually, no, it's just yeah, the solution that you would have wasted, so that's fine. Sweet. I guess I'll also put the power in the same spot. Just to make things a little bit easier. Energy hatch, don't have. Let's see. How long do you stream for? Well, normally when I stream, I like to go for at least about 2 to 3 hours. Today, I'm not sure how long we'll go. And yeah, I've been up for a little over 24 hours now, just because I'm trying to flip my sleep schedule back around from work last night. So I'm always constantly yawning now. Alright, so let's see. Energy hatch. We did craft a bunch. It would be nice if I already have some here, which I don't think I do. There we go. So we got this one. Okay, you're powered up, so now you just need a little bit of this. Okay, this is gonna be like dense hydrazine line, so I want all of this stuff maybe over here to be like a purplish color. Maybe just do magenta. Where's my paint can? I can't see my paint can. Where is it? It's right there. I like how it also... I guess it's not called paint anything, so that's why it wasn't showing up. What tier are you? Also, I am tier IV. Very, 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 very late IV, and I could break into basically LUV almost at any point. I'll be back here for streaming again tonight. Good luck, sir. Thank you very much. We'll see you later, Matt. It'll do purple. Alright, then we want sulfuric coal tar, sulfuric acid, capacity cards, where are they at? Sulfuric coal tar oil. Look at that. What a beautiful thing. How is there no valid recipe? That makes 0 sense. Whatever. So at least we've made something else new now. Hello? No space, yeah. Nice. I mean, those could stay there. That's mainly what they're for. There's no valid recipe, though. $64K. Because maybe it takes too long. But then it produces it so fast that... Yeah, I mean, 2 seconds for however much. That's part of the other problem. Alright, so we are waiting on a crap ton of tungsten steel casings. So we're going to upgrade the chem plant. Oh, dang it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to build a brand new chem plant with these robust tungsten steel machine casings that's then basically going to be used for random crafting, which actually is going to suck. Ugh. Because what? A Dango Distillus. Because we're going to have to do... It's not going to be that bad. We're going to have to do one of the special things where we have like storage buses, fluid storage buses on hatches for these. And then item storage bus on like an input. But that's fine. 2 distillation towers. 16 integral frameworks. And then a bunch of LUV circuits. Why are you taking forever? 120 seconds. Well, copper foil should have been done ages ago. So why is that freezing? Okay, crafting 68 copper foil. There we go. So it doesn't even take copper foil though, so what is... Hello? MV assembler. Let me see what this thing's being built. Yeah, it can only be built in an assembler. Circuit 19. Integral encasements. Well, that's probably why. Crafting 2. Oh, crafting 1. Where is that being crafted? Is it already doing the framework? Yes, I think that was why it just took forever there. How's my quest lines going? Make LEV power. ABS. I feel like, yeah, that was wrong. I actually only got the wrong power on that. Maybe start assembly line after oil finished. Make EBF circuit 1. Oh, that's rare. Okay. Finish making tier 3 rocket fuel. Finish multi-block compressor. Automate steam for mega cracker. Dango distillus. Upgrade to advanced electrical components for circuits. Tier 3 rocket for neck. And oh something. Oh, so that's why we also wanted tier 3 rockets. The aura heart. The aura calcum, I think, for the turbines. Universal crafting term. Or universal craft. Oh, terminal. And volcanuses. Oh, I forgot about the volcanuses, honestly. Oof. It's got the chills. Sunny was just pouring rain, and now it's all nice and sunny. Okay, where is the circuit 19? And it's set to circuit 7. Yes, perfect. So there's all that. Coils. Ugh. EV machine casing. 57. We'll start tooth grinder on that. Start. Really shouldn't take all that long. Pipe casings. Don't really care about the pipe casings that much. So you do 18. No, I'm not talking to your phone. Have Darius take care of that. Okay. You know what I also didn't do? Oh wait, what's going on? Welcome back, Matt, if you're still here. Copy and share to the Discord. Everyone's eating pizza today for lunch. There we go. Share the live stream. It's a little bit late, but it is what it is. There's this one. Streams. Oh, dang it. I'm so stupid. Delete message. Well, I forgot to put a link in with it, but that's fine, so it'll be alright for now. Okay. Deep breath. So, we need a place for the chem plant. I guess let's go find a place that we can even build this thing. I'm probably gonna be down here. I don't remember if I was gonna put anything here. Three, 5. Let's see, it's already. Ugh. Take up an insane amount of space. 1, 3, 5. So let me change up this music real quick. I guess no, that's not too bad. We'll just leave it. Because you're already going to be mining outside the mountain. I see sand there, it's not good. There's a bee in there. 1, 3, 5, 7. I almost messed that up. Oh. 3, 5, 7. Tungsten steel. Take the ones that we got. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just enough to finish. Actually, the rest of the bottom is going to be machine casings. 57. Sure, that can go put back. I found Cassiderite. Well, thank you. Check the old chat again. Unabnormal day. What's going on? Oh no, I know Greg Tech New Horizons when I see it. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? You would be correct as well. It is Greg Tech New Horizons, and it is quite beautiful. I will say I do absolutely love the look of the blue for the tungsten steel blocks. It's just, they're sadly, insanely expensive for me right now. Oof. Let's get 6 more. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, so I think it goes... Oh, you know what? I think it might be like... I guess maybe I don't remember. Hold on. Alright, layer... Okay, it is full. And then, okay, so then it goes up around 1 more. And that's pipe casings, pipe casings. And then it goes all the way up and around at the top. Perfect, so that is that. So we just need some coils, some other casings, pretty much most of it. Just need some coils. 16. So just go make a bunch of other new ones for the machine upstairs once we actually need it. For now, I ain't too worried though. This machine takes precedence because we do need a dangote, which technically we don't need one, but you know, we might as well start building them now while we can, right? Machine casing. So I put that back in, that there. Okay, So then these are always weird as well. Bottom casing. So the input and output hatches all have to be here. So Dangote 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they are less than like 32k. So technically I could get away with 1. Do energy, fluid input, item input. You do item out, fluid out. Let's see. Thank you very much for the likes on Abnormal. Mod pack of Pain and Misery. It's not that bad. I used to play Greg Tech back in 1.4 or 1.7, whichever one was the Feed the Beast Ultimate, I think. Well, that'd be way back then. Thank God for AE2. I know, right? If it wasn't for AE2, this mod pack would be insane to try and... Well, even like the older stages would still be insane to try and complete. Literally impossible... from what I hear these days. Alright, so we have all that actually. So I'm gonna leave that one open. Just get all that going. We do have all of our chests here as well. And then 2 more blocks that way. Isn't it LUV energy? You probably are right. Oh, brother, it is. Thank you for catching that. Oh. You know what that means? Hatch tiers can't be... Hatch tiers can't be higher than machine casing tier. So in order to get LUV power... I'm gonna have to oh no. Oh, at least this is gonna be like the chem plant for like the next couple generations for crafting. It means I need 57 IV casings because I don't think I could put a bunch of EV energy hatches to step up the energy. You could do 2 EV. Yeah. Yeah, you do 2 EV to get IV power. But then you need 2 IV to get LUV. So you would need like 4 EV, but that's not going to work. Although, like I said, mod pack of pain and suffering. Hey, you're over on the purple app now. Well, thank you very much for jumping in over there. I'm streaming to all 3, like, most popular. The red, the purple, and the black. Yo, you are alive. I am alive, surprisingly. Jacked, welcome back. Greg Tech New Horizons is the mod pack of bliss and wonder. It all depends on your playstyle, honestly, for which one you end up feeling. That's crazy. Alright. Transformer. Well, what do you mean by transformer? Because... Hold on a minute. If I use energy hatch, if I dump in 4 amps of energy, 2 amps is... What is that? Well, technically, yeah, you do 2 1 amps, or unless it's 2 amps, with just the basic one. Because I always thought it was 4 to 1, but when you do just separate hatches... 2048. No, that wouldn't work. I wouldn't think. Transform to high voltage. Well, that's not the problem. In order to transform to high voltage, I would either have to have an IV hatch or an LUV hatch. But in order to do that, I would need IV machine casings or LUV machine casings in order to use those hatches on the chem plant, since it has like the weird little restrictions. Unless I could use a bunch of EV hatches or higher amperage hatches to get around that. Poppy is back. What's going on, Fusion? Welcome back. Yeah, 4 EV, 1 IV, 4 IV, 1 LUV. Yeah. Because I don't think I could do a 16 amp. See, it accepts up to 20, but I don't think I could do a 16 amp EV, just one of these, into the chem plant, and then have it, you know, basically operating at... Yes, you can. Okay. So then what would I be able to do? I just do... It accepts up to 20 amps, but we don't want 20 amps, we want 16. Although I don't think I have to worry about explosions on over amping. It's just the different voltage that you have to worry about. Extreme voltage battery buffer, EV16 dynamo hatch, that's output. That's another dynamo hatch, so that's not right. 16 amp energy hatch, yes. Oh, somehow I already have one. So that accepts 16 amps. 16 amps of EV. Also check the chat. There we go. Alvaro, welcome into the stream. Hopefully you're having a great day. And then we would just need a diode. And not even a diode, we just need 16 amp transformer. Which meant it see, my English is failing me. My sleep deprivation right now. 4 to 16. Okay, so that's good. IV energy hatch 1 to 4. Okay, it's 16 in. Alright, so you can get one LUV in, which I'm going to have to swap the cable around a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, you'll need LUV casings. Why is that? See, that would make sense if I had like an LUV. We'll try this out, we'll see. Unless it's because it needs LUV machine casings to run LUV power. Which then at that point, I might as well just put in like an LUV hatch, or like just IV hatches. And run 2 IV hatches. But we'll see if this works. I doubt it, but we'll see. Check this again. Alright, we're all good. I don't know if it's Kame or Kame with a K. Welcome into the stream. Okay. So we have all the amperage going in. 1 to 4, 4 to 16. And then that accepts 16. Alright, then we're going to have another quad. Fluid inputs, and we just want items. And And then an item output. So that's all that. And then casings. Robust tungsten steel. We're one short. Why? Boom time. I sure hope not. That would suck. Oh, we need a maintenance hatch, that's why. Incomplete structure. Why? We have energy, input, input, output, output, maintenance. Oh, you know what? No, these don't have to be on the inside. Catalyst frame. Oh my gosh, why do I need to craft Compact Fusion Mark 1 to make Compact Mark 2? The world may never know. Oh, the catalyst frame. Yeah. Oof. We don't have Tembaga. Tembaga plates. Probably one of those things where I couldn't craft it because I had to swap over recipes a billion times. So what am I doing here? That's wrong. Vending machine. So the follows, there we go. Let's see what happens with this catalyst housing. So hopefully this works. I definitely forgot that, and that should be the only thing. But if we look at casings now, IV casing. Nowhere near enough. Missing 539. The worst thing is spending gold on something called Tembaga. Well, when you got as much gold as me, it really doesn't even matter where we throw it at this point. Alright, let's start with a follow. Smelt all that tungsten steel. Coolio. Okay, you should be almost done. Although we will need to make a couple more of these actually too. Catalyst. 4 more. Start. Oh. I don't even have lead or silicon carbide. We'd have to make a bunch more. A Tumbaga wedding ring. Yeah, it's actually not even that bad. Although, I don't know what Tumbaga is percentage-wise between copper and gold. I mean, at least in Greg Tech, I think it's 50-50. No, it's not. 70% gold, 30% copper. The hard part is making 57 casings and then having to make 57 LUV casings afterwards. Yeah, that is true. Although, like, thankfully, at least if we do end up making some other single blocks, or there's other things that end up using those IV machine casings, it's at least halfway decent then. You're not wasting everything. But yeah, that kind of sucks. Of course, that one's probably stuck, so... How long does that take? What circuit do we need? Catalyst housing. $15. Look at that, we have like 3 different things here in terms of crafting. Babbitt alloy. Do they even have a recipe for Babbitt? Yay! I no longer have enough tungsten. Good. I was worried about this. You're mining pitch blend. Yeah, we're missing a lot of tungsten. My brain is just too tired. What are we checking here? Okay, checking all of that. Looks good. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go to the moon, have to get some more stuff, but I would like to do some magic. Ugh. It's gonna be a lot of the nether star plates, so we need dense enderium. Oof. Need thaumium. Let's get to smelting here. First time, yeah, you need scheelite ores, yeah. Very, very, very badly do I need them. Get a big drill on Deimos and Mars. Yes, I would like to very much get a couple more big drills. At least like the tier 2 ones, so we got a better drilling speed as well as a better range and everything. And then definitely start them all out on like tungstate or scheelite veins, because we just haven't had enough tungsten in literally forever. Probably retire this other stupid tier 1. The only other thing is the nether star plates, which we need balanced shards. Need a bunch of Salus Mundus again. Well, hopefully that'll keep going. Another Greg stream. How lovely. What's going on, Andre? How you doing today? How are we doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Trying to keep myself awake right now. It's been very difficult. Definitely, like, mentally challenging with a lack of sleep, but it's for good cause. Need to flop my sleep schedule back to normal. Because they make me work one day of nights, and it just like messes up my whole body. You sound hella tired. Yeah, very, very, very tired. And it's like, I want to at least push myself to, what do you want to say? Get Dense Hydrazine, at least the smallest batch made. And we honestly probably could have had that done a while ago, but now we're trying to make our very first Dangote Distillus, rather than using like a single block, and that requires an insane chem plant with the tungsten steel casings, which thankfully we have, for, what do you want to call it, oh my gosh, just like the regular outside casings. But I'm also going to need a lot more tungsten, or tungstate, for other things like the multi-block miners that we might need to put on the Mars and the Moon, wherever. Yeah, because we're out of tungsten pretty much now, which kind of sucks, but we might have enough. It depends on if the multi-block is going to accept the 16 amps of EV and actually convert it into LUV power when I go to craft the Dangote Distillus, which I doubt, but we'll see what happens. Otherwise, we're just going to need to upgrade all of the EV machine casings into IV, so that way I could just overclock with 2 IV hatches into LUV power to make the Dangotes. So we'll see what happens. But I'm also just doing some other magic stuff right now. Just for... Actually, we have tons of dense Endarium plates. What about tanks and stuff? Don't know. So there's that. A2 controls, there's that. Catalyst housing. So at least in the next update, it's going to be nice when it tells me that what's wrong. Alright, hold on. Let's go upstairs. Alright, I have maintenance, catalyst. See, all my inputs and stuff are on the outside. Dangoats need a tungsten steel chem plant. You got that? Oh, you're building it now, I see. Yeah. So that's what we're kind of working on, or have been working on. Unless it's matte. No, because it's got energy hatches. Inputs, outputs. I feel like it's very similar. Oh, you know what? That's why. That is why. No, it's because I'm goofy. Using IV hatches with EV casings. So, am I gonna have enough capacity? 32,000. Dangoat. Should. Don't see why not. Since we know this works upstairs, just do that. You need 8 regular EV hatches if you want 16 amps EV. Does that actually work though for overclocking? Like if I want to run this at LEV power, I could do that? Because it's weird how you can use 2 hatches to go from, say, EV to IV. So that's why it's weird that, because I know normally, yes, it is 4 amps of, say, EV to 1 amp of IV. Just goofy how that works. Output, input. Does. I honestly don't understand what's going on. We got the controller. We got an output bus for items. We have coils, pipe casings, maintenance, output, input, chem plant. Look at the coils. All the coils are there. All the coils are there. All the coils are in the middle. It's the 16 amp energy hatch that's the issue. You can't use multi-amp hatches on a chem plant. Ah, okay. Yep, there it is. That's what it was. Brother. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. See if this works. It's gonna look wild if it does. Oh man. Sure, you can use No, Blaze. What do you mean? This doesn't work this way? To get... Or would you just use 4? It has the 4X and 16X hatch versions. Well, that's what I just did, though. The 16X right here provides up to 16 amps. That didn't work. Like, the machine was mad when I tried to do that. Unless there's a different one that I don't know about. Because as soon as I took away the 16X hatch, it was happy. Amps. I mean, that's what this is right here. Yeah, you can't use those here, so I'm just gonna try this. So 8 amps is for it shouldn't go over 8 amps. So I mean, if it burns up, whatever, but it'll be fine. I don't even know where to branch out power from. It's all max of 8. See if this even works. Be cool if it does. A2. Ruh-roh, Reggie. Fluid storage bus. Didn't remember that. It's been a long time. It's all good. Quadruple input. Gotta do like the advanced blocking card or something. You're gonna... So, yeah, you need 2X cables to handle. I see, I was wondering that. Well, you say 16 amps. It's not because this is going to consume 16 amps, right? Are you saying 16 amps because this can output 16? Actually, I have it set to 8 amps right now. What is going on here? Don't worry about it, Darius. Don't look. Blaze is double overclocking a chem plant with EV hatches. Because I don't have the tungsten steel right now. There's that. Hold on, I gotta go check my other ones. Recipe needs 16 amps. Because EV... Where'd EV go? EV is 2. Oh. Times 16, yeah. would be 32,000. Yep. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. Oh my gosh. When using a multi-hatch setup, each speaker will use 2 amps. 8 times 12 is 16, or 8 times 2 is 16. Yeah. Is there something like /set home in GregTech? There is. I just choose not to use it. Just because I feel like it's too cheesy for me, but it is definitely there for you if you are interested in that kind of stuff. Blocking interface, follow normal blocking mode, advanced blocking card. Yes. Output is on mainnet. Yes. Input. Okay, we got power. What is this, tier 6? Tier 6 chem plant. With HSS. Okay, now we're missing Babbitt alloy, watertight steel, and fluorine for some reason. Thanks probably won't. It sounds too cheaty. Oh, you also need to enable in the server utility settings. I didn't even realize that. But yes, we are trying to make the homes are fine even by Stargate rules. Yeah. Yes, and I'm making the Dango Distillus. That is what I'm working on. Okay, come on, chat. There we go. Okay, so Babbitt alloy and watertight steel. Alloy blast with 4. Home is only cheating if you activate interdimensionally. alloy blast smelter. What are the other ones called? Oh, ABS. Okay, so ABS circuit 4. So this one could be fine. Babbitt alloy. It's all items. Circuit 4, LUV power. So we got this, watertight steel. Circuit 7. So just have to add a circuit 7 in. It's not working. I tested in my test world. What did you test? This setup? Why do we want this to be circuit 7? So, watertight steel. So maybe rename this one. So, ABS, circuit 3, IV powered. I think I do IV circuit, IV ABS circuit 7. Okay, I think that's how I wanted it, something like that. Although, do I have enough channels? One second, chat. Mind scanning the chem plant controller blades. I sure can. At times like these, universal appeal is welcome. Oh yeah, using universals on everything. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, here we go. Chem plant. So here's the chem plant. Chem plant progress. Stored energy. 0 out of 135,000, so I don't know if that's because of the accumulation. Max energy income, 16,000 EU per tick times 2 amps. Tier LEV. Hey, look at that. So it is tier LEV, so it does like it, and it does tell me. That's actually insane. I didn't even realize it did that. So apparently it should work, as long as we have enough power flowing into it. Okay. Excuse me. Spoon holder. What tier do you get a me system? Well, welcome to the channel. Chat, where did I unlock the me system, or when did I unlock the me system? Let's go. I think I first unlocked it in, let's see, probably late EV, early IV. I think that's where I got it. So yeah, you, depending on what tier you're in, for sure either EV or IV. I mean, maybe you could get it sooner if you did. Okay, so that's tier 1 there. Where's the first spaceship? Right there. Once you get titanium, so actually maybe, yeah, the end of HV, early EV. Just don't burn the cables. Yes, I do actually have to fix those. Thank you, Carlos, for reminding me. Otherwise, I'd have had a terrible, terrible mistake. Oops, hold on. What's going on, Yummy? How you doing? There we go. Yeah, before titanium, the moon and all that stuff. Let me change the music. Excuse me. Just loading Minecraft back up to play some more stone block. I'm just stuck on this one quest line. I've completed everything else, but this one mod is extremely, extremely slow. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, the speed of it picks up. Hopefully, in the near-ish future. Yeah, I saw a little bit of your post over in the Discord. I need to jump back down here. The Blaze EV times 8 equals LUV power. If you have not enough power, it wants more hatches, but sometimes it needs a specific voltage. Yeah, so it should be happy with the power. I mean, it says it has LUV power. It has about... We're going to test it. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not sure. Transformer is 8 amps only. Oh, yeah, let me, Hold on, where's my transformer? Soft mallet to invert. Where's half mode? Screwdriver. Four to 16. So that's all 16. Oh yeah, I forgot. Not equal. The transformer will screw you up. I'd probably branch out a new connection, to be honest. EV times 8 does not equal LEV power. If you have not enough power, and yeah, it wants more hatches, but sometimes needs specific voltage. Well, because what? Technically... See, that's what I don't get. I was saying this earlier. If you do one tier jump, 2 hatches consume 4 amps, and jumps up to, say, 2 EV works as 1 IV. So then what? 2 IV, 2 EV, 1. So then you would think 4. My brain ain't braining anyways. It will say recipe needs a higher voltage to start. 30, 20, 20. It's going to avoid your materials. Don't test it out on the Dango recipe. Required 30, 70, 20. Well, because EV is 2048, right? $20.48 times 16 calculator. Is 32,768. And it says 30,000, so it should be fine. For multis, total power and voltage are almost always identical. So if you use more power than 1 amp IV, it'll be considered as IV voltage. Interesting. Still missing a bunch of fluorine. 1 second, chat. Let's see. Even if power is supplied via EV, that's why overclocking works in the first place. I hate chem plants. The only machine I don't like. Chem plants are kind of a love-hate relationship for me. For me, is hate only. Yeah, for me, I don't really mind them. It's not the end of the world for me. What do I need fluorine for? Oh, I need it for... I need hydrofluoric acid. That's hydrofluoric. Say chlorine, methane, hydrofluoric. Oh, to make tetrafluoral ethylene. Okay. Black granite farm. If I actually had good farms, I wouldn't have any problems with fluorine. I wouldn't have any problems with tungsten, sadly. Ugh. Where else have I been producing my fluorine? Cryolite. Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness, I can never win. I never have anything good in my inventory to like actually like click with. Input bus, appetite, cryolite. Liquid sodium, that's pretty gross. You'd be better off updating a version 2.9 beta and spending a week just doing crop streams. Yeah, a week. Crops New Horizons take a couple hours max to get max seeds. And duplicating them is trivial. Damn. See, hold on now. Fluorine, all there. I should have been getting a lot of fluorine from my floral spar. Unless I've been using it for something else. Bastnasite. You know, after leaving my game on all night, I thought I'd be finished with my tier 2 machine and be able to go on to the 3rd tier, actually speed up my progress, but it looks like I was wrong. Just reset my computer, so that's why I was loading Minecraft back up. Floral spar there. I guess I already used it all. Let's see. To pass stats up, you need the machines. Oh wait, for each plant, the stats aren't being passed on during crossbreeding, at least not for me. To pass stats up, you need the machines. I left my game on for the whole day, and I'm stuck between the first 2 tiers. That's sad, honestly. Biotite. Fluorine electrolyze. Cryolite, biotite, mica, lepidolite. Yeah. Not much of anything, honestly. Just need a little bit to get us through for now. Cryolite, floral spar. Sucks. Bastnasite. Okay, let's go upstairs. What are gas tiers used for? Hold on, gas. Oh, they're used for chlorine. Okay, that's what those are used for. Rip. Oh, rip. Okay, sounds gonna get... Yes, add to the block list. There we go. If you're curious about the mod I'm talking about the environmental tech. It's a tech mod that has its own resource generators and solar panels as its main RF generator. Yeah, unfortunately it's cryolite or biotite from black granite. Yeah. Sandline is the best source, but requires a good bit of infrastructure. So I've heard about that, because then, oh, I think, yeah, you get the black granite dust is what helps with that. You gonna operate? Biotite. MV electrolyzer. 44. Hello? Oh. Bunch of fluorine, and then that was all for the Dango Distillus. Missing 60k yet. So disgusting. Sandline starts with sandstone in the chem plant, in case you're curious. Yeah. Seen a little bit of it. It's kind of... Oh, it is a little bit annoying, but it would be kind of nice to never have to worry about this stuff again. Sand is good too, but many machines, yeah. Oh my gosh, phone, stop falling, please. I'm also not trying to type in chat, there we go. Resource generators are called void miners. These void miners can create any ore, most blocks and other stuff from being powered. Too bad that the first here is extremely, extremely slow. Right, you're just basically spending forever just waiting. Ugh. I thought sand line started with sand. Well, yeah, because you get fluorine from... It's the biotite. Oh, well, see, you get biotite from centrifuging stone dust. And you get the stone dust. Alright, hold on. Sandstone. Oh, never mind. Yo, hit the gym and you're still streaming. Love it. Heck yeah. Welcome back from the gym. Glad you got all jacked up. You can use sand too if I remember correctly, but sandstone is better. Yeah. So yeah, you just turn into fluorite. So you do this. You use sand. So if you use sand, you got to use more nitric acid and more air. And on top of that, 4222, 8444. So you double your output with sandstone as well. And then you use that, crush it down, crushed fluorite. Get your fluorite. Dehydrate the fluorite. Yeah, there you go. And then you get hydrofluoric acid. And just electrolyze that if you wanted. Yeah, the recipe is abysmally slow. I don't know if you're talking about the stone, but let me go back. That's that. Oh. Yeah, that's a big ouch. I mean, even that's 150 seconds with IV dehydrators. We don't have the multi-block either, so yeah, it is insanely bad. Yeah, so not really our cup of tea right now. Need to get liquid. Okay, hold on. We need to add a cell for liquid sodium. The stone dust to black granite. Yeah, that one's really slow too. Bad, bad. It's all bad. Yeah, the multi-block's needed because it gets the perfect overclocks. Fluorine? Oh no, it's raining blood. Alright, so now the dang goat distillus. Actually go downstairs, see what happens. It has no power yet, hold on. got power. Oh shit. Benzene, what are you doing with benzene? Oh no, what am I doing? Hold on a minute. What are you doing with benzene? What is benzene and distilled water doing in here? What the hell? Doesn't bastocite need a whole line with monazite? Probably, yeah. Alright, well, let's watch numbers go burr. That's when you connect it to cables, okay. Oh, I probably can. Oh, yeah. It happens because the system doesn't use sticky cards. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna let that run for a minute. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I would like to watch that there, but there, we'll have it kind of showing in the corner of our eye, or not. So if I do this side, there we go. Now we can see if it operates. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Machine goes, recipe needs a higher voltage to start. Required, not ver. We shall see. I fear it'll avoid the recipe, but we'll see. If it does, it does. Hopefully not, but... Watertight steel... It's only a 20-second recipe. Yeah, I probably need a storage for that, don't I? There's this. Although, I don't know, I never really needed anything for like this. No. Molten watertight steel. Oh, says I didn't craft yet, but we'll see. Why you know craft? I turned you off, that's why. Machine go burr! Come on. Where is it at? Oh no. The insanely slow, I think the qubit wafers. Gross. Yeah, 8 hatches EV equals 32,000. Yeah, it does. And the recipe says 30,000. So I don't see any reason why it shouldn't work. Okay, so tetrafluoroethylene is crafting. This is extremely slow and I could be doing something else, but I should say that I'm taking a moment to rest my eyes, but no, definitely not, because that is a dangerous game to play. Ugh. Yeah, qubit wafers. Hold on. Those aren't too bad. I think I use radon. 60 seconds. So that's being made right here. Yeah, 11.25 seconds. That's not terrible. Ooh, more crafting's going on. Fiber reinforced epoxy resin sheets. Scheduled Dango distillus there. Bunch of carbon fiber. Probably. If it doesn't work, that's why I hate it. Exactly. Only one way to find out. Oh boy, it's making a lot. Okay, so we'll get our Dango distillus. That'll allow us to distill the sulfuric coal tar into whatever. And then, oh, the naphthalene, I think. Then we could turn the naphthalene into phthalic acid. Then eventually the ketones. Then the hydrazine. And then the dense hydrazine. I just want to see the machine not working. Just, yes. There's going to be some disappointed people and some maybe pleasantly surprised people, depending on what comes out here. The reason I used 32 LCRs on Universal in my last run was the wafer. Yeah, that way then you'd craft up a jillion wafers all at once and just be done. I mean, I feel like, yeah, once you learn the Universals anyways, it's kind of nice just to have them. Alright, this is quite boring. We have 15 more circuits, 24 more circuit boards. Actually, it is almost done with the framework. 32 LCRs, why? Yeah, it's a lot of LCRs. "10 minutes already we've been crafting. Hot damn. Oh, also it appears... Stored 15. Annealed copper plate. Let me make 17 annealed copper plates. Let's see. Don't know what happens to it that it doesn't work, but just start with a follow. Well, I did nothing. cancel. It's gonna clog my machines. Oh, you know what? Probably because... Nope. It's not because of that. Oh, the wafer's even going at all. Yeah, we're here. Yeah, because for me, a little isn't enough. That was one thing I was going to do, too, is I was going to upgrade... Where is it? My energy hatches. I was going to upgrade from 2 EV to 2 IV energy hatches. So I think that would quadruple our speed. A universal device handles the entire chemical process of auto crafting. Wait, nano CPU wafer. I think that was even slower. Ooh. Yeah, it was even slower. So it's 60 seconds EV compared to 45 seconds EV. I guess they're both the same. Crusty. That is bad. Oh, brother. Alright, whatever. It's only a little over a minute until those are done. Everything that is not passively processed, I will process universally. Oh, it's still trying to make a bunch of other quantum circuits. Why me? That doesn't. Oh, guess outputs are there. I feel like it's pretty much the same as the other distilleries. EV dehydrators. Go count some sheeps in the meantime. Just have everybody in the stream wake me up later. This will be our phthalic acid. Item in, fluid in. Item in, fluid in. One item, one fluid. Fluid out. Chemical dehydrator finished. That's the naphthalene. I'm glad the Mega Distillery Tower doesn't look horrendous anymore in 2.9, so I won't have to spam Dangoats anymore post LUV. Dango, full size, please. Full size? But why? I had to figure out what else I would want to distill there if I were to make, excuse me, a full size. $46.08, $23.04, $92.16, $23.04. What? You dirty son of a bitch. Darius, why do you have to be right? Required 30,720 EU. But when you look at it, it tells you you have more than that. Max energy income. Says like only 8,000. Because I tested it. Yes. See, I thought that's what you were saying you tested it. Just spam all the emojis. Oh, brother. Why don't they specify you can't double overclock? Yeah. Oh, because what? That would be... 4 is 1 IV. 2 IV. I could get 3 IV. Wait. Wait, what? What's that, Andre? The numbers did change. Why did it say LUV before? That's what I don't understand. Like, the numbers changed. You can see 4096 IV, 4096 IV, but you look back, 16384 tier LUV. With 16 it won't work either, don't even try it. Oh. I have only 7 tungstic acid. Oh, brother. I don't know if I have the mental capacity right now to to go to space and get some tungsten. And once again, I don't even have enough tungsten to get more tier 2 mining machines. Tetrahedrite. For a tier 2 mining plant, that's been so slow. Dangoats have to wait then. Yeah, I guess what I could... to keep it true... Hold on. LUV casing. I mean, I don't have any LUV casings. Might actually be able to. Rhodium plated palladium. Needs to focus on mass production. Assembler 8. $456 rhodium palladium plates. Hi Blaze, how's it going? Not too bad. How you doing? Bending machine. I said bending machine. Trying to keep myself awake here. Bend 1. It's not a special tier, is it? No. Heyo. Now, how long is that gonna take to smelt? Since Tooth Grinder's here now. Thank you very much for smelting all my stuff. Wait, you're making LUV casings? Blaze is pushing his EV hatches. Yes, I am making LUV casings. Probably a little bit of a waste, but whatever. Rhodium plated palladium. 1575. $270 HV. Probably 4 times fast. 270. I don't even know what I'm at right now. Diabolical chem plants today. Yes. Is that for Exxon? Yes, yes it is. Isn't rhodium plated palladium hilariously slow with your current furnaces? I don't think so. I'll have to check, but it doesn't look too bad. Thank God it's not an effing rurd. Time waster 3000. That's only 16 seconds an ingot. So per minute, 3.56. So 3.5. 7, 14. We make 28 ingots a minute. Total. 28 ingots a minute. We have 300 something. This is going to take a while. But we can go downstairs and at least prepare the machine while we wait. Turn that off. Oops. It's very slow, but yeah, Rurd is by far the worst. Yeah, it's not that bad. Rurd is a lot worse. Well, let me look. Ingot. Hot. Damn! 405. Compared to... Oh yeah. Yeah, it's almost double. Not quite, but it is disgusting. LUV casings. It's crazy. They're all like nice, bright white casings. There's a little bit of a kind of like a shine on them. A shine down. I'd rather smelt Mars C M200 than that shiz. Alright, hold on here. Now I gotta do all this. Okay. Chat, am I gonna get my 5th wind? Nice. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Yeah, do not void the liquid hatch. Yeah, I'd cry if that happened. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little. Alright, so just waiting forever for casing. So that's that, but then that also means... Let's jump down here. I really want to destroy that, but I don't want a power explosion. Alright. Okay, we got lucky. Oh, I hate Transformers. Messing with them when they're powered. Should be good here. Just need IV power. $12 amps, IV wire. I'll put 4 amps IV. What do we have here? Infinity until DTPF at least. I will make 64 UV Volks just to smelt neutronium and black plutonium. Just barely enough. Alright, we have the power. Now we don't have the casings. Ow. Let me out. Okay. Yeah, so now it's just a matter of waiting. But we at least have almost the base part done. We have the power hooked up. Everything's basically ready to go. So I guess in the meantime, while we wait, we can get all of the automation done for A2 on all the other machines. Oh, jeez. For the Dense Hydrazine. I'm already getting texted for next week. What the heck? I've never been to this place. Hold on, chat. I gotta look up this place for work next week. New location. Gotta explore here. Interesting. Thankfully it doesn't take too long to get there. And it looks like a smaller place. Maybe I've worked there in the past, I don't even know. But hey, at least they have work for next week, at least a day. Interesting. Okay. Close all that. Wait, go straight to the next field. It's very cheap. I'm gonna go do some work. Bye, everyone. See you later, Darius. Good luck with your work, and we'll catch you next time. Oh yeah, Volcanus. How hard is that to make now? Haste alloy. Yeah, ZPM circuits for that. Data orb. Haste alloy, was haste alloy bad? Fluid solidifier. Yttrium, molybdenum, nickel, titanium, chrome. Not really. So I think it was the Greg Tech computers that held me back on most of these. So you got the LUV circuits there. So realistically, I could make some volcanuses. There we go, starting to make our way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus all the ones on the top. Look at the arms. Is it the arms that are the bad part? No. Yeah, the piston arms aren't bad. Excuse me. You must go for them at this point, yeah. Which I think I might save for like when I build the LUV section of the base. Add those into there. And get at least 2 quads, definitely. So that'll be the naphthalene dangote, hydrator, so there's all that. Oof. Chem plant. Rip. So how do I want these? Have these both facing here, and then I have these both facing the back. No, I'll have them like this. There's all that, there's all that. 3 EV single blocks will do just fine. Oh, you're talking about for the phthalic acid stuff here or whatever? Phthalic acid dust. Okay, let me go grab my chest that I forgot now. Oh, for pyrotheum. Okay, yeah. Phthalic, you definitely need LCRs. Yeah. Oh, you don't have any lead. Lead ingots are easy, though. Hold on. Get a recipe. Lead ingot. So there's that. Crafting. Silicon carbide. Open computers and CP doesn't work. What do you mean? Silicon and carbon. Alloy blast smelter, really? I could go make that into a thing. Oh, so many of the same letters. I thought you meant OC as in open computers, and then, yeah, overclock and chemical plant. Yep. But yeah, the overclock should work with the two hatches I have there, because it works in the one I have upstairs. So it only really works with just the two hatches. Too lazy to write all the time. Yeah, no, you're good. I completely understand. Just my my super tired brain just doesn't understand sometimes. Oh, okay, cat's so cute, sleep next to the window. Just write X on. Or EXX. Either way. Now that I know what we're talking about, it's fine. So let's do this. We want dual interface. Silicon carbide, circuit 2, 2 items. Alright, so it's going to be IV ABS circuit 2. I've been home for 10 days already, and I'm already tired. What does your wife have you doing a bunch of random chores and stuff at home? Plus work, having you probably do a lot of work from home. Tooth grinder, I pre-crafted 350 LPFs just for that. Damn. Oh, I moved to 2.7.4 at last. Nice. Catalyst. Really? What? Oh, I'm just stupid, that's fine. I put the recipe in the actual there. Okay. So you can make the catalyst. Put in charge of opening the factory in Paraguay and received 30 days of vacation after it was completed. Ooh. That's actually really nice. 30 days of vacation. As long as it doesn't get too boring. There's about 42,000 tungsten steel smelted for that. That's literally insane. I don't even think I've had nearly that much tungsten steel. Oh yeah, so now I need to make the water line suddenly. Eesh. Hey, there's all the machine casings. Hold on a minute. Dango Distillus, baby! 200 seconds. It is on the way. So what I don't understand is it's 3 times faster. I don't know how it's running faster right now. Because it's running at the exact power that it wants. I can't travel alone if I'm not dead. Oh, but let's see. Excuse me, my wife has to work, so all that's left is to clean the bathroom. I changed my job in March, so I cannot get a vacation until I work 6 months. Oh, yeah, the fun part of starting a new job. That sucks. There's a Dango upgrade chip, which will allow 12 parallels, and it's dirt cheap. Nice. I'm gonna let that go, but yeah, that's nice. Get our first Dangote. Good, never turn the machine back on. Crafting the ball housings. Still one input, one output. Two blocks tall. Dango all the distillery towers, yes. By the way, I speed ran tier 4 rocket from tier 1 during this week. Damn. On the friends server. I already unlocked LUV there. That is a lot of work, I will say that. Oh my goodness. We're so close, yet so far away. sulfuric coal tar oil. Car. Look at the Dangote tiers. Yeah, like the different heights and stuff. For now, I ain't worried about all the other different tiers until I use it for other things. Now I'm preparing a big and strong ore proc to drown the base in resources. Okay, we have that. We have that. Not my machines. You're not done yet. You're not done yet. If only PA exists in 2.8, you could just dump a bunch of low tier single blocks and call it a day. Right? That'd be nice. Oh boy. Naphthalene, so we're gonna need a bunch of cells. In the minimum height 3. Yes, that's what we're doing. We got 3 right here. Probably help if I put an output hatch here, huh? I do have one. Where is my dango? What the heck? You made a dango. Hello? About my 2.7 migration, my eyes are bleeding from the new block textures. What did I do? Goes right back in here. Does it have enough channels for output? Good question. Supposedly does. Goes to 24. My half-sleepy brain is confuzzled. Oh boy. Stay awake, Blaze. Yes, that doesn't make any sense. I have all the channels, I have everything. It just has not wanted to output. Hold shift on the output bus. It wasn't showing anything. Unless you know, hold on. Relating to that, just throw in another storage bus. Why not tungsten steel pipe casings? Just because they don't have enough, sadly. Where's my boxes? But yeah, see, item cache capacity, output bus, 1600. Nothing stored there. It is getting pretty hard to keep my eyes open. I do think I might have to go take a nap. Okay, there's my chest. Still have to figure that out. Catalysts are not completing. Probably because I need an item storage cell. Sounds like a serious problem in the tungsten department. Yeah, I need to get back into mining heavy on the tungsten veins again. That did not help. So I'll have to figure that out. But I think it is time for me to call it. I really wanted to get my first batch of Dense Hydrazine done, but we did make other great leaps and bounds in getting a super upgraded chem plant, as well as a bunch of other recipes pretty much ready, as well as, you know, just more work in general towards the Dense Hydrazine. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't have to work tomorrow, so we'll see. I might play some Division with Joker or something. So either after that, before that, or maybe even this evening, we'll come back with some more Greg Tech. Address. Yeah, take your time. I stole the dang goat. Give it back, damn it. Address some Stone Lilies shenanigans for passive. Yeah. Take your time. Well, I'm not going to worry about Stone Lilies right now because 2.9 is coming, and then there's going to be a lot of changes with plants and stuff like that, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for jumping in.